flight mode if you use Android.
We've just landed on Hamilton Island. The weather is beautiful. It was so hot when we got off the plane. Now we're in like a little holding room kind of thing, like a guest lounge, I think they call it, because we are staying at the Intercontinental, which we have to get, I think it's like an hour, is it, on the boat?
I don't know, it's about that, I think, yeah.
So we just have to wait here, and then I think we're waiting for another flight to get in from Sydney because there's someone else who is getting on the boat with us, but they're coming on the flight from Sydney, which is just about to land. This is like the little lounge. Kenny's just turned the kettle off so that I could speak to you guys because it's too noisy, but I'll put it back on for you now. There is a fridge in here. It's just got like soft drinks and stuff in. We're honestly so excited. This is somewhere that I've always wanted to come to. What do you want attention for, huh? Yes?
Do I get that kettle on, please?
Yes, I'll pour your tea. So yeah, I guess I'll show you when we're on the way over to the hotel. So this is our room when you come in. This is like a little living room area, and then they've just left for us some fruit and I think that's champagne of some kind. And then when you come through here, that's balcony number 1. They're not linked, which is weird, but that's kind of like the first balcony, which has got like a little table on and stuff. And then through here is our main bedroom, and then out onto balcony number 2. I'll show you the view actually because the view is really nice. So we are in like the main bit of the hotel, so it overlooks the pool in the daytime, but obviously it's a bit later on now, so no one's really at the pool. And then you just have this view of the other islands. Then we've got like a little day bed thing here, and then if I come back through here, this is our bed, which is so pretty, so nice. And then through here is our bathroom area, which, hello, there's about 1,000 mirrors. But yeah, we've got a bath, we've got a huge mirror over here, and then we've got double wardrobes, which is really nice because we always fight over wardrobe space. And then I think this one is toilet, and then this one in here is the shower. And one thing I love about the Intercontinental is that all the products are biorado, which I just think is so nice. And yeah, that's the view of our bedroom, but it's so beautiful here. Like, we have to pinch ourselves that we're even here. It's so stunning. And the view from our bedroom, like, I cannot believe that's what we're waking up to tomorrow. And I don't know what these little panels do. Open curtain, closed curtain, and all the lights and everything. So nice. How lucky are we, hey? So lucky. Hey, you know this massive sliding door closes and opens between the bedroom? But yeah, we could not be more excited and more grateful to be here. I'm a bit scared.
Oh, just nipped it.
Oh no. All gone.
Look how it's eating it.
Look at this one.
Sorry guys, none left.
Okay, we're about to go down for some dinner. I think there's like 3 or 4 different restaurants here, and then like different places for lunch and all of that kind of stuff. So which one did we choose for tonight?
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. So tonight we're going to one called Bam Bam, which I think is like Thai, maybe Thai fusion. But yeah, the menu looks good, so we're gonna head down there, see what that's like. And then there's like an Italian here. There's all sorts. There's everything going on. So just got changed. I'll show you my outfit in the mirror, actually. So you've got a nice big mirror here. So the light's a bit low, but you can still see. So this is what I'm wearing. It's kind of literally just this dress, and then I'm going to put my tods with it. I got this from And Other Stories before I left, and it's kind of, I would say it's quite a beachy dress really, because it does have holes in, but it's pretty opaque, like you can't see your underwear or anything through it. And I like the way it has these flared sleeves, and then I'll just wear my tods that I've been wearing all day. But we're just in heaven, and we saw stingrays. Can you believe that? How good is it? Hey, you don't need to snap. We are about to go for dinner. You've eaten an extraordinary amount today. Anyway, we'll see you when we get to dinner, if we can ever get out of the room. This is kimchi fried rice. It's got an egg on, but Kenny can just eat the egg. Kenny got some prawns, and then they made me a vegan pad thai with tofu. The chef just made this for me because there weren't many vegan options. He sauteed different types of mushrooms with spinach, tomatoes, and then some chives on the top. And then he's put some little roast potatoes and some avocado. He was the nicest guy in the whole world, and it looks unreal. Looks so good. Guys, this place, I have never seen anywhere like this in my entire life. That's Kenny, just snorkeling. But this is the beach here. I really hope the camera does it justice, but it's just the most incredible place I've ever seen. Although the boat here was probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to me, but I'll tell you about that when we get back home. I don't know if you can hear me over the ocean, but that's Kenny. He's just doing some snorkeling over there. And then this is our view. It's also so hot, it could not be more amazing here. The ocean is literally crystal clear, and there's fish that swim like right near to the shore, so you can just see them when they go past. The company that we came with, or maybe the hotel, we're not sure, but they packed like a little lunch for us. I've got this vegan wrap. Kenny did have a sandwich, but it's already gone. I'm not going to eat that till we get back because the boat was so rough on the way here. I'm honestly scared I'll throw up if I eat. And then got some fruit. Kenny's got like a little brownie. Again, we've eaten half the fruit, but there was some. And then they've put in these little chickpeas for me, and then even, which I'm definitely keeping for this evening because I've not had any chocolate all week, and if you know me, that's a big deal, so I'm going to keep these for later. Not here for too much longer, and that's our little boat for the way back. When we get back to the room later, I'll tell you about the boat ride because that was a whole experience, hey. What we got for lunch. I got a spiced cauliflower and chickpea salad, which looks like it's got avocado. The dressing is like a coconut yogurt something, so I'll try that. And then Kenny got a fish and chips, and I will be helping myself to a chip. We're about to head out for dinner. It's Italian tonight, which I could not be more excited for. I'm so ready for a big bowl of pasta because since we've been here, just because of like the options that are available to me and stuff, like I've eaten super healthy, like salads, just veggies, not enough carbs for my liking, so I'm really hoping for like a big bowl of pasta tonight. I'll show you my outfit in a sec, but I just had to talk to you about the boat today. My life was flashing before my eyes. Like, we've been on our fair share of boats and I have never experienced anything like that in my whole life. Like, it was like a mid-sized speedboat, like a 10-person speedboat. And before we got on, there was like a big storm when we woke up this morning. Should start with that. This morning there was a huge storm when we woke up, so we thought we wouldn't be able to go at all. But in the end, they ended up going ahead with what are you laughing at?
It's from the boat.
Oh, was your face sore? Is it sore?
No,
My eyelids are sore.
it's knackered.
Oh yeah, yeah, Kenny got off the boat and said he'd aged like 10 years. Honestly, it was a whole experience. But anyway, so they said the boat ride was going ahead, which was good because we went over to Whitehaven Beach, which you guys saw, which was obviously unbelievable, like so beautiful. But anyway, they did warn us when we got onto the boat that it would be a bit bumpy, but nothing could have prepared us for what it was like. The waves, I was honestly thinking we can't survive this, like we just can't, because the boat was all open. There was like nowhere you could go inside. Kenny was absolutely drenched by the waves. Like, we were crashing through the waves, like like my back, like I think my back was aged about 10 years in that whole experience. Like, it can't be good for your spine. But anyway, it was a lot, but obviously it must be perfectly safe, otherwise they wouldn't do it, but I did not feel it. Anyway, we live to tell the tale. We're going on a helicopter tomorrow, so I really hope that is less eventful than that boat ride. Let me show you my outfit. The mess in the whole room has honestly got worse since I apologised for it yesterday, so we're just going to ignore that. I've got a little linen dress on, and then the Zara blazer I wear all the time, and then these cream boots, which are Aloha's, which I absolutely love. My legs look really red in there, but they're actually not. It must just be the light. I did sunburn my forearms though. Anyway, Kenny keeps moaning that we're late. We've just brought over our food. It looks really good. I asked for lots of potatoes because, like I said earlier, I've just been starving this whole trip. So I've got some roast potatoes, and then this is like an aubergine dish with chickpeas and stuff. It sounded really good on the menu, so I'm sure it'll be good. And then this is some broccoli with some pine nuts, some padron peppers, and then Kenny got, this is his pasta, but he also ordered a pizza, which must be on the way. Kenny's margarita pizza. I think we've definitely got enough food tonight. Kenny is currently doing basically man versus food, because these padron peppers are the spiciest thing. Like, Kenny said it's genuinely one of the spiciest things he's ever eaten, and the chilies that Kenny's mum uses in her cooking are another level, so I've got no idea. Well, I do have an idea because I bit the end off one, not even the seeds, and my whole mouth was on fire. And I've said to him multiple times, you don't have to finish them, but Kenny will not be defeated by food. So, Kenny, what? Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, like, for me that wouldn't be very spicy if it was the spiciest thing I've ever eaten, but for Kenny, I can't explain to you how spicy that must be. I keep telling him he's going to get a stomach ulcer. No. And the way he's coping with it is by downing wine, so wish me luck, really. Hey, also, should we just even mention the fact that he's eaten an entire margarita pizza, an entire plate of pasta, he's now tucking into my leftover roast potatoes because I got full, and an entire plate of padron peppers as well. Was that normal? Is that normal? He is sweating, and you are seeing that. It is not hot, that is the chilies.
I can't say the pizza is very good.
And the pasta. Yeah, I thought you thought the pasta was better.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I'll just show you the restaurant. I don't want to film other people. But like, this is the little Italian one. Oh, there's the pizza oven over there. And they've also got a really nice outside bit. Well, outside, inside actually. It's kind of, oh no, it is outside. Good morning guys. We are just waiting for like a little golf buggy to take us down because we're going on a helicopter this morning, and I should be so excited, but I'm so scared. I've never been in a helicopter before. We're getting it over like the Great Barrier Reef, which is obviously incredible, and that's why, even though I was so scared, I was like, we have to do it. But I will be relieved when we get back. But we're landing at Reef World, which is basically like this little floating island thing in the middle of the reef, and then we're going to go snorkeling and see the reef, which will be incredible. But we get a helicopter there and a helicopter back, and I guess I'll see you on the helicopter. This is one helipad and this is the other. And apparently he's about to fly around the corner, so I'll show you when he gets there. We've just got here and they're just doing paperwork and stuff, so we're just under in this like observatory area. We've just come out for some lunch, but that was so good. Like, I had nothing to be scared about at all. I was a bit scared when we took off because where we're surrounded by islands, there was like wind and it was a bit bumpy and stuff, and because I'd never done it before, it was a little bit scary, but I had nothing to be scared about. It was so amazing, and I just think there's no better way to see the whole reef than in a helicopter. Like, nothing else could do that justice. So it was amazing. So we flew over there and then we landed. The helicopter landing pad was also insane because it's just like a floating thing and like it constantly moves. So I don't know how this guy, he must be so good, but he like lands on a moving target. It was insane. But anyway, so we landed there and then you get a boat across to Reef World, and then we got all dressed up into our wetsuits and our snorkels and went in for probably like, I probably did like an hour. Kenny did a bit longer than me. But it's quite tiring because obviously out there's quite a strong current and it's really windy here at the moment. But it was amazing. Like, the fish that we saw, you would just never see anything like that, or I've never seen anything like that. And we go snorkeling like when we go to Greece and stuff, but it's just unmatched. And then obviously you see the actual reef itself, which a lot of it is bleached, as everyone knows. Obviously that's a huge problem. But there were bits of the reef, weren't there, that were like still colourful, which were amazing. They were so cool to see. So then we did that for a bit, which was so good. And some of the fish were like huge as well, like really, really big fish, but we didn't see a turtle. So we've got another couple days, I'm still hopeful. And then we came back, we had some champagne like on the deck, which you guys would have seen. And then we flew the helicopter back, which is when we got that view of like the whole reef, which was just the best thing ever. Anyway, so that was well worth it, and if you ever come, you should definitely get a helicopter. Obviously it's pricey, but it's so worth it because you'll remember that for your whole life. And now we're back at the hotel and we've just come to like a different spot for lunch. I'll show you what we got for lunch when it gets here. So I got a tofu sandwich and then this big sharing thing of chips, and then Kenny got a pad thai. And that's our lunch. The light in this room has been really playing up, like it's been really stroby when I've tried to film, so I'll keep it short and sweet in case it's really bad quality. But we are back in the room, we've just got ready for dinner. I'll show you my outfit in just one sec. But this evening we're going to a restaurant on the island called Pacific. The hotel, like, I don't know if the hotel owns the island, but basically it's the only hotel on the island, if that makes sense. So there's 3 restaurants here, but they don't all open every night. It's normally like 2 open at a time. So anyway, we're going to Pacific tonight. I will say that most of the menus don't really have many vegan options, but they are amazing at making stuff up. Like the breakfast you saw me eat was like entirely made up just for me, and the guy who did that, a guy called Nix, I remember his name because he was just a dream, and he said he'll make it for me every morning. Anyway, let me show you my outfit. So I'm wearing this like long semi-sheer kind of vest thing, which is from COS, and then one of these little black Zara skirts that I wear all the time, and again I wear these all the time, but I think these ones are mango heeled boots, which I quite like because they've got a thin heel, but they're still, oh, walked into the bath, but they're still super comfortable. So please excuse that, that's my getting ready station. So yeah, that's us all ready for dinner. I've actually been really organised this trip and actually unpacked some of the stuff. I say really organised, that definitely still a bit of a mess, but I have hung some stuff up, so that's a start. And then most of my stuff is packed in these packing cubes, so it's actually really easy to figure out what's what. They are such, I know everyone says this, but they are such an essential when you're doing, especially a long trip like this, otherwise that would be a hell of a lot worse than it is. I did try on these cream boots, which I absolutely love. You can't really see them too well in this light, but these are from a brand called Aloha's, which I love because they're made to order, so it's just a much more sustainable way of doing things. I just thought because my skirt's black, we'll go with black tonight. So that is pretty much that. We'll see you when we get to dinner. I might go tidy that up actually, because they come into the room to do like a turn down. This is my book. I've told you about 100 different things in this. But this is my book that I'm currently reading. I can't say I'm obsessed with it yet, but it's definitely like a good holiday read, but I'm only probably a third of the way through, so I'll keep you posted on that one. But yeah, they come in, what I was saying was they come in and do like a turn down service, so I probably need to put this away. Of course, there's the remains of a cup of tea there, because that is essential when you get ready. You might think a cocktail, no, a cup of tea for me, which I'm going to finish now. And that's it. So I'll see you when we get to dinner. Hello.
What?
That's ridiculous. You know, Kenny saw his like Aussie friends. He had a stag do when we first got to Australia, or when we first got to Brisbane anyway, and all his friends think that Kenny sounds English now because he's been away from... No, absolutely not. Are you having a good time? Have you enjoyed today?
Yeah, I'm knackered to be honest, but...
Yeah, it's really taken it out of us today. I just thought I'd show you outside on the balcony at night because the pool looks quite nice. Oh, it's a windy evening. But yeah, we don't have like a direct front-on view of the pool, but it still looks so pretty. I don't know where those people are going. I wonder if that bar down there is open. Can you see down there? I thought that was closed. Anyway, where we go for dinner is like around here somewhere. This is still our balcony. I'm not just filming someone else's balcony. It's really weird that they divide it. I don't know why they don't just make it all one balcony when it's all one room. Do you think these were originally 2 rooms?
Yeah.
Must have been when they first opened the hotel. That's why they've kept this thing in between. Oh no, it's ruining my hair. Gotta go. The meal they made for me is some kind of like mushroom special. I don't exactly know what it is, but we'll find out. And then Kenny got, I think it's like the fish of the day or something. And then they made Kenny, well not made Kenny, Kenny got like a Hasselback potato. And then they just made me some like little potato crisp things. And then we got some broccoli on the side. And that's our dinner this evening. I know you really can't see it at all, but there's a little possum in that tree. Oh, Kenny's taking a picture of it. Let me zoom out. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. But this camera's not the best at night, so you can't really see. We just got back to the room. I'm changed into a full dressing gown situation. And we're just going to get an early night because we've got another full day of activities planned for tomorrow. So I will see you at breakfast. Morning, it's our final morning here. We leave around midday today. Yesterday, okay, so this is what happened yesterday. The last clips you saw will have been of the rain yesterday. The whole day was like that. So yesterday was a little bit of a disappointing day just because things that we'd planned to do, like we were going to go over to one of the islands here called Bali High, and it was cancelled because the weather was too bad because it was just like super high winds and rain and grey, and the sun honestly did not come out once yesterday. So we had a really, really chilled day yesterday. Kenny went to the spa. I really wanted to go, but they only had space for one of us. So 10 out of 10, girlfriend points there because I let Kenny have the massage. Yeah, so yesterday it was a real shame because it's our last full day, but I'm not going to let that ruin the trip because we honestly have had the best time. Like, we are so lucky to be here. And this morning we've woken up to like the most beautiful day. I'll show you in a sec. So I'm about to go down for breakfast. Kenny's already gone down there. But I just popped a post up on Ethos from our trip to the Great Barrier Reef the other day. So I thought now would be a good time to have another chat to you about Ethos, who very kindly sponsored this part of the video. So if you haven't heard me speak about Ethos before, it's a social platform, but where the difference really lies is that it's all based around causes and communities and conversations about things that really matter. So it's really about bringing like-minded people together. So some examples of causes that people share and talk about on the platform are the environment, slow fashion, mental health, basically just so many things. I thought I would show you the post that I popped up this morning. So this is what my post looks like. My post is called Coral IVF in the Great Barrier Reef, and I shared this amazing photo that we got when we were in the helicopter, and then I just wrote like a little bit about it. So I wrote, "Amazing to hear some positive news on our trip to the Great Barrier Reef today. Following years of bleaching, rejuvenation of the reef has begun using a technique known as coral IVF." So cool. "The first coral babies are now fully mature and able to spawn, seeding a new generation of coral." I just thought that was so cool. It's something that we learned on our trip, and I also think it's nice sometimes to share positive news because obviously we hear so many things about the environment that are not amazing. What you also do is you link your posts to causes. So I've linked that to environment and animals, and then if I click, I'll be able to see other things that people have shared on that topic. So for example, someone has posted here, EU to regulate fast fashion, and they've shared an article basically which says European Parliament outlines measures to drive fast fashion out of fashion, and then they've also just shared their own thoughts on that there. And you essentially just get a feed like this, but it's all based around whatever topic you're searching for. So these are all things around the environment and animals, but like I said, there are so many different causes on the app. So basically whatever you're interested in, whatever you're passionate about, you'd be able to find like-minded people on Ethos. The app is completely free to download, so I will pop a link in my description so you can go and check it out yourself. So I'm going to go get dressed and I'm going to go and meet Kenny down at breakfast, and I'll take you with us for our last morning. But look at the weather. It honestly could not be a more perfect day. I'm going to miss waking up to this so much. We're just so lucky, and I'm so grateful to be here. Like, this was always like a bucket list place for me, so it kind of feels surreal. I was actually saying to Kenny yesterday that things like taking a helicopter over the Great Barrier Reef and going swimming in the Great Barrier Reef with like all of these incredible fish and stuff, like, it's so surreal and so like something that I've always dreamt of that you can't really absorb it. Like, my head cannot wrap around the fact that we did that a couple of days ago and I saw that with my own eyes and I've been here. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like, if you ever do something that like you've always dreamt of doing and that you just feel so incredibly lucky to have done, it's a really weird feeling where I'm like, I wish I could absorb it more. Like, I don't know, I just think it's like so incredible you honestly can't absorb it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm late for breakfast. I'm gonna get changed and I'll see you there. This has been our walk down to breakfast every day, and every morning and every evening when we go to breakfast or come back from dinner, this little area right here is so full. As you can hear, the birds, it's so full of wildlife. Like, we've seen possums, wallabies, the cockatoos are here every day. Cockatoos are the noisiest birds in the world. I also bought myself some Havianas the other day. These are my first pair of Havianas that I've ever owned, and I don't know why it took me this long. They somehow are just superior to all other flip-flops, and I feel like it's a rite of passage in Australia. It's pretty much like a uniform here, and Kenny wears them every day. Anyway, so this is like the little walkway down to breakfast, and I'll show you around breakfast a bit today because I don't think I've done that. And then this is where we have breakfast every day. If you sit around the front, you obviously have an ocean view, which is so nice. Although on the first day we did sit outside and the cockatoos stole a whole piece of Kenny's toast, so we've not made that mistake again. So this is one of the tea rooms that breakfast is in, and this is like kind of all the cold stuff, so all the pastries. And then over here is like all the little yogurts and more fruit and stuff. And then this is like a little cereal bar, which is what I've been getting on the mornings when we've been in a rush, because it's obviously just super quick. And then they've got all these like little fruits and seeds and nuts and all of that kind of stuff here, which I've been putting on top. And then this room is like all the hot food. To be honest, I've not really been able to eat much of this because a lot of it is obviously not plant-based. But there's different things every day, like different specials. There's always a curry in the morning, which wouldn't be my choice of breakfast, but obviously some people like it because people eat it every day. And then that there is like an omelette bar, which is what Kenny gets. And then on this side, there's just other bits like your, these baked beans actually I've been having, because they're like the ones that I make at home. And then there's some roast potatoes. There's like some eggs, some little muffins, some pancakes, and then all the toppings for your pancakes. And that's, oh, good morning. Kenny's probably on his 12th plate by now. Oh, I see, you've helped yourself to one of them, have you? Thought you might like them. It's like a McDonald's thing, hey? So to start with, I just got a little bowl of cereal, and then I put some goji berries, some dates, and some strawberries in there. It's just like Weetabix with oat milk. Then I might go back and get some toast with something. We've just come to sit down on the beach for the last kind of like hour or so before we have to get the ferry back over to the airport. It is such a beautiful day today. I'll show you our view. This is what we're looking at. We just saw someone take off from the helicopter pad, which is like over there. I'm so jealous. I wish we could do that again. It was so much fun. Oh, there's one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? They're swimming really close to the shore, but we've not seen these ones before. We've just got on the boat to head home, but look at all the fish in the water down there. I think they get fed here or something because there's so many of them. This is the boat that we're on to go home. We've just got to the airport and Kenny found the lounge, but there's not a single other person here. It's not very obvious, so I think maybe just no one else knows, because the main airport, obviously it's a tiny, tiny airport. But yeah, the main airport's down there. There's no one here at all, so we could do cartwheels, but there's also nothing, like there's no food, no drinks, so I guess why would you use this? Such a tiny airport that obviously our flight, oh there's our flight, that is our flight, just came in. Yeah, I was about to say our flight's not even here yet, but it is, there it is.